Early this morning.
Good morning. All right. Thank you.
You got the floor.
Okay, I just here come before you this morning to talk about the second phase of the camera project at the detention center. We've completed phase one. I think we're satisfied with what we have with the new camera equipment stuff in there, and we're ready to move on to phase two. And that's what I'm here to talk to you about today, is to see about getting approval to move on to phase two with the camera project.
Can you get a new price?
I did. I'm going to give you another handout as well. Chris Allen with Stanley has also made a recommendation that we consider.
Is that the gentleman who was in here before? That you're talking about, this Chris?
No, Chris Allen is our representative of Stanley, who takes care of our camera system.
Who's that guy?
Who's the gentleman that he's kind of over, that we've met with a couple times?
Chris Allen. About Stanley, we met with Chris a couple different times to talk about.
Yeah, I thought that's who
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Kind of two-part here, why I'm here today is one is to move on with phase number two, and this is something else that Chris has suggested. We have 11 total client workstations. And what that is that's how we access the camera system. There are 11 total of those video client servers. There are 6 of those in the Criminal Justice Center, and the remaining 5 of those are in the Sheriff's Department and Detention Center. And 3 of those have been replaced, 3 of the 11, and they are running on Windows 10. Chris says he believes that might be part of the problem, like we're having some issues with lagging video and things like that, because some of our client servers are still running on Windows 7. So they're getting to be outdated, and he suggested that we upgrade those or replace those with current Windows 10. And the second piece that I gave you was just for that, was to replace those. They're running today. They'll be running tomorrow, but at some point we're going to have to replace the remaining 8 of the 11. Like I said, we've already replaced 3 of them in the last 2 years since we've started this project, but we still have 8 more client workstations that need to be replaced. Something else to consider.
Where's 11 at?
I'm sorry?
Where are the 11 at?
Okay. Security desk out front at the Justice Center has one. The clerk has one. And then there are 2 in each courtroom. The court reception has one, and the judge has one in each courtroom. That's your 6 in the Justice Center. And then in the Sheriff's Department, we have one in dispatch, one in the Sheriff's office, one in bookend, and 2 up in the jail tower back in the new jail.
That makes sure 11.
That's the 11, correct?
So you're asking for 8?
That's correct.
Is that a price of $23,975?
Yes.
And I know the old price was $167, I think it was. I'm pretty sure I've seen that photo.
That was on the last quote that we had, yes.
So when COVID come along, they put a stop on everything.
That's correct. COVID put a stop to everything, and it's also caused, obviously, prices to go up on things.
And the council had approved this. That money was coming out of where? Headed?
No.
It's coming out of the jail and detention, justice.
Hume jail.
Yeah.
But that was probably 2 years ago, well, rebuilt it. So when that was approved. So was that encumbered?
Yes.
Okay.
But the new 8 cameras are not the 23,000, they are not in that budget.
That, this quote for 23,975 was not approved at the time. Because, you know, the computers a couple years ago would have only been a couple years old, and this is just something that, you know, I know Bill has told me that we have to be thinking about that the number of computers that we have here at the Sheriff's Department, that you're going to have to replace so many computers every year to keep up with it. We've got, I think he said, close to 50 computers at least at the Sheriff's Department now, and it's a lot of computer equipment to try to keep up with and maintain, and so that quote for the viewer clients was not in the original quote, no.
So Kyle, will we have to do the difference in additional appropriations?
For the 23.
Okay, and that'd be on, when we meet again, October?
October the 3rd.
So we need to do that in October to get it pulled out.
Okay, chief. But the money is already there for the 178,
That's correct.
11 above the previous quote.
That's correct.
Okay.
Total for the two, it's 202, 250.
What's that?
The total of the two, for the 8 plus the,
Oh,
I got 202, 250.
What, $200,002? I mean,
Is that what you got?
yes,
$202,000.
202, 250, correct.
$202,000 and 255.
Stop. You can talk to him afterwards.
I'm sorry, but it's on the video, and you're not making it clear what it's gonna cost. I'm sorry.
So I need a motion to go ahead and proceed with phase 2. And there will be one more phase.
Before I make a motion, we've been down this road several times, we've asked questions and questions, and we get the same answer, and I'm sure it's true. We checked it out and verified it. We have questioned the sheriff many, many times about these cameras and the need for these cameras. Unfortunately, it is basically a mandate by the government, state or federal, that you have cameras. Our hands are tied. Do I like spending $200,000 on cameras? No. You know, we didn't have to worry about the need for cameras 50, 100 years ago. Things were different. In this day and age, things are different. I don't agree with it, but it does keep us out of litigation. Every time you turn around, if there's an inmate that scratches his finger, he wants to try to litigate the county for whatever reason. And no, I don't like spending the money, but we don't have a choice. So based on that, I'll make a motion to approve this.
Todd has made a motion to go ahead phase 2 with the 8 additional
How's
for
that?
the 202, 250. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brett. Anything else?
No, but I need you to sign these quotes in order for us to move forward with that.
timeline on completion? 3-4 months probably.
Mhm.
She making copies.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Brent.
You're welcome. Thank you.